guys, my name is Saffron and I am going to be filming a look with the OXX Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. It's kind of like a review. It's not a first impressions because I've used this quite a lot and it's a really nice palette. So today I prepped my skin with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for starters. And then just before I go in with my eyes, I'm just going to put on my primer, which is actually the Hourglass Primer Serum. And I'm just going to put it on now because it takes a little while to like sink fully into my skin. So, to prep my eyes today, I'm going to be using the Pro Base Eye Primer. And I use an eye primer every time I do eyeshadow because I have like slightly hooded eyes, so when I open my eyes, my eyelids crease and stuff like that, so I find a eye base provides a better base than just concealer. So I just put on a layer of this. I like this eye primer, it's pretty good. I probably wouldn't repurchase, I'd probably just continue trying other eye primers. It's not like fully opaque, it kind of just cancels out colour. It doesn't really like conceal very much of your eyelid, but it's okay. It's been good. I've got a look in mind that I'm going to do. So I'm first going to go in with the colour Hippie, which is just this orange colour, and I didn't set my eye base. So I'm just going to take it on the OXX Cosmetics No. 6 brush. I'm just going to really go in, and this is going to make sure that the colour is way more pigmented, because obviously it's not just going on to another like powder. It's gonna look a bit crazy before it looks good, but just stay with me. So next I'm gonna go into the shade Dippy, and just so you know, it does have a little bit of, this palette does have a little bit of kickback, but kickback in the palette doesn't really bother me because you can just pick it up or wipe it away. It's not really a big issue in my opinion, but if that matters to you, then I'm just warning you. On the OXX Cosmetics website, last time I went to look at it, it was out of stock, but I think because it's such a pretty palette, especially for this time of year, like in America. So I live in Australia, if you couldn't tell by my accent, and it is currently winter. It's currently raining very heavily, but it's really sunny. So I'm going to take a little bit of a bigger brush, and I'm just going to dip into the shade Swag, which is this purple shade here. We'll see how this turns out. So I've done this look twice now, and each time it's been a little bit different. This is closest to how I did it last time. This purple in this palette is really nice, by the way. It's quite good. It's a very nice palette. It's my first ever like really colourful palette, and I'm not disappointed. So then to fix up the edges, I just go in with my translucent powder, and I just put the brush in and then just rub it around the edges, because I find that this adds a nice blend and it kind of just works with my skin tone, you know what I mean? You could also use a shadow that is close to your skin tone, but in this palette there's none that are close to my skin tone. So the problem that I have with this palette mainly is that if you're trying to do like, so you see all this, like this will be concealed up with foundation. If you want to add like some transition shades, there really isn't any, and I'm kind of confused whether this shade is matte or not. I think it's matte, but then it kind of comes off as a shimmer. It's been confusing me since I got the palette. So for now this is as deep as I want it, and then I'm going to add some more purple once I cut the crease. So I'm just going to take this e.l.f. concealer brush, which just has like it's just like a domed edge kind of brush. I'm just going to put some of my Maybelline Master Conceal on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to line the bottom of my lash line, sort of going 3/4 of the way, and then just look up, and there we go, you have your perfect, this is like a stencil. I know cut creases is so, you know, different to what everyone else is doing. Do the same thing. I add quite a lot of concealer because I really want to make sure the shades stick down, and then I don't set the concealer down. So firstly, I'm going to go into the shade called Ultimate, which is just this light blue, just there. I'm just going to take that on the brush, and I'm just going to put that in the inner part of the cut crease. How pigmented is that? How beautiful is that? I just love it. And then I'm going to go into the shade called Trance, which is just this blue, the darker blue in the palette. I'm going to put that next, so it's in the center, and I don't necessarily blend them together, but just go over the edges where they meet just lightly with a brush, just to make sure that it doesn't look crazy. And then I'm going to go into the shade Wicked, which is just the purple shade. I'm going to take that right on the outer corner. I want the purple to be the least sort of obvious shade. I want that blue, the first blue that I put down, to be the most obvious. So as you can see, this palette does have quite a lot of fallout, and that's with concealer. I'm not sure if you could see that just then. I should just wipe away. Yeah, so it kind of does stick there. But like I said, like, we will be going in with foundation and stuff like that, so it doesn't really matter too much. So then I'm just going to take the small BH Cosmetics brush again. I'm just going to dip into the purple again, and I really want to deepen up this outer corner. And I'm not going to blend over the cut crease because I want that cut crease look. Okay, so it looks really crazy right now. But that's fine because we'll go over it, and if that doesn't work, then I'm just going to rock the look, you know what I mean? I'm going to use the Rimmel True Match Super Blendable Foundation today, and I have the shade Rose Ivory, or R/1C. And I really love this foundation. It's probably my favourite foundation in my collection at the moment. So I just take 3 pumps, and I don't carve out my eyebrows. Oh, by the way, my eyebrows, I used the e.l.f. brow pomade in medium brown, which just looks like this. I don't know why more people don't talk about this. This stuff is amazing and I love it. And also the Essence Make Me Brow in O2 Brownie Brows, which is okay. I have quite unruly brows. They don't really like to be tamed, so it works okay for that. Well, that's not going to be the only ever like brow mascara I use, so I don't know why that took me so long. So I don't like carve out my brows at all. I just go over them with foundation, like, so I do them first and then I go over them with foundation, and then anything that I mess up with foundation by accident, I just go back in with my brow brush with nothing else on it, like just how it was, like still with whatever products left, and I just touch them up if I go over it at all, because I don't love the super defined like concealer brow look. Obviously I love defined brows though. Actually this is a Real Technique sponge. My friend gave it to me, which is really nice of her. Okay, so now you can see like the primer serum is completely like soaked in. Stuff is so good. And then I just take what's left in my hand and I just dab the beauty blender in there a couple times. I've still got concealer on my hand from the cut crease. Blend it all around. And blend down my neck. I just got my tragus pierced on Monday, and when I'm filming this it is Saturday, so I can't really go too close to it on that side, if you're wondering like why I'm not sort of like, I keep accidentally hitting it. It's really hard, like you get used to your face not having something that hurts every time you go over it, and then you get like a piercing done and you're like, geez, that hurts. So this foundation is amazing, and I think if you haven't tried it, so in Australia the foundation's actually quite expensive. It's not like high end, but it's quite expensive. I think it's like $20 something or something like that, or could even be 30. I got mine on special though, like 17 or something like that, which is pretty good. $17 for a foundation is pretty good here, so that's good for now. And I'm just going to take the little bit of concealer I have on the back of my hand already. This concealer is so thick. I think it was Soap Does Nails. I don't know if you guys watch her at all. She bought it, she reviewed it, and she was like, this stuff is so good, like it does cover really nicely. It's just like super thick, and I kind of have like, I have like normal to dry skin, and it really kind of, yeah, but I bought it and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna use it. It was kind of expensive, not really. It wasn't like cheap though. wasn't like it wasn't something that it wasn't something where you can just be like, oh, you know, whatever, I'll just throw it out. Like, it was $3 anyways, you know what I mean? Like, it was a bit more than that. So now I'm just going to take my Australis A Contour Contouring and Lighting Kit Lighter Than Light. And I'm just going to use the Banana Powder shade, which is this one. As you can see, I like this palette very much. And I'm just going to take that on like a brush. I got this brush off Wish. Most of my brushes are actually off Wish, by the way. I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I bought them all really expensive. I bought like a set of 10 or something like that from OXX Cosmetics, and then the rest are just from Wish, and a couple are from Kmart. So then I'm gonna take this powder from Saavy. It's completely rubbed off. It's in the shade Translucent, and I'm just gonna take this on a brush again that I got from Wish. I'm not saying, you know, go shop on Wish for everything, but honestly their brushes are really good quality and they're not even shedding at all. Like, look at this one, like, it's perfect, all domed at the top, but then like this one I got from OXX Cosmetics has like hairs all coming out, and I'm just like, I should have gone to Wish. Don't know why I played myself like that, you know? I really like to set it quite a bit because I normally wear makeup for quite a while. And then I'm just going to take my Tarte Lip Injection Extreme. This stuff hurts, but it works so well. Just to plump my lips up. I'm just going to use quite a like nude neutrally kind of lipstick to counteract what's going on. Okay, so now I think I'm going to do my lower lash line. And I haven't really thought about this. To be honest, I don't often wear eyeshadow on my lower lash line. Just because I don't. There's no reason, but I don't know whether to take some different, like, really colour it up and add different colours. I think that's what I might do. So I might take the two kind of paler colours to sort of like incorporate it but not have shimmer on my lower lash line. I might add Electric and Palooza, I think it is. I might add Palooza first. I kind of wore this the other day. Like, I did like a neutral eye look and then I added this at the bottom and it was alright. Oh, I'm taking this on a OXX Cosmetics number 7 brush, by the way. This is like number 7 is in like from the set I got it from. So then I'm going to take my e.l.f. one that is also for the lower lash line. Doesn't have a name on it. It just looks like this, just flat. I'm going to take the Electric shade. I don't think I've ever used this before. And I'm going to put that in the inner corner. I think I might take the shade Spirit, which is kind of like a duochrome. It's kind of blue. It's got like a blue purple duochrome-ish, which I think will add nicely into this. And I'll just use that for my inner corner to really tie in the look. Again, this brush is from Wish again, so like as you can see, that really ties it in my opinion, because then I really drag it down, so then I have shimmer on the lower lash line as well. Put too much. Okay. So I think that's all the shades I'll use. I might just try and blend the pink and the purple and the blue all together a bit more because it looks kind of crazy right now, but you know, I don't want this brush. So I won't take any more product, I'll just use what's there and just blend it all together. I do mascara last because I will do, I'll spritz my face with the setting spray first and then do mascara while that's drying. That's just my, like, routine. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with bronzer, and I'm just using the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I love this. It smells like chocolate. It is amazing, and it's really nice. It's so blendable. Like, you can literally put, like, a stripe like that, and it just doesn't look unblended, in my opinion. It's like butter. It's like blending butter. So amazing. At first, when I first got this, I was like, oh my god, like, this is not worth the hype that it got given, because obviously everyone and their mum spoke about this bronzer, but I am starting to see the hype now. I really am. I just bring some down on my neck. I don't go crazy on my neck because if I put too much on my neck, then my neck won't match my face, so I just put a little bit on there, kind of like more so around the cheekbones, and then I just dust it, whatever's left, around my like nose and my chin, just to kind of incorporate everything. So then I'm going to take this OXX Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Ice Queen, which is a brand that you can get at Kmart. I think it's Kmart's own brand. And this highlighter is so pretty, and it's literally $2. And I was like, wow. I first tried this and I was like, geez. Like, look at that. It's so icy. Like, no wonder it's called Ice Queen. It's so beautiful. So then just take like I actually just take an eyeshadow like shading brush, but it has like a flat top. It's kind of like a stippling brush, and I just use it for my nose to like, so that I don't spread the highlighter everywhere. And I kind of load it on the tip of my nose because I really like the like beam look, and that's all I put highlighter. I don't put highlighter on my chin or on my upper lip. I just don't like that look. And I'm just going to use this blush from Rimmel London. It's like the Kate thing. I don't know. I'm just going to use this colour here. And I don't put too much blush on because I'm already red. But I only recently started wearing blush again. No, I only recently started wearing blush because for a while I was like, you know what, I'm already red. But then I'm thinking like, I'm covering my redness with makeup, so I should add some back in just for naturalness. This look kind of looks crazy. So then I'm going to spritz my face using the Maybelline Master Fix spray. It's really running out, but I just put a little bit on. So then I'm going to do my mascara. I'm just going to use the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I normally use the Maybelline Lash Sensational, but for some reason I can't find it, so this will have to do. And I don't do liner because I don't like the way it looks on me. I think because I have hooded eyes, and also, to be fair, like I can't do it. I don't curl my lashes, but I like to close my eyes and then really like push the lashes up with my eyes still closed. I don't know, for some reason that adds so much curl to them. I used to love this mascara. It's definitely a lengthening mascara, and I already have quite long lashes, so it really just darkens them up, which I quite like. But the Maybelline Lash Sensational like lengthens and volumizes, so I really love that mascara. And it's like $12 or something compared to like $29 or whatever this is. So I'm just gonna wipe what's on my lips off. I'm gonna take the Nude Lip Liner Pencil by OXX, and it's just called Nude. It's in the shade Nude. Just gonna fill in all my lips. I'm just going in with a lip liner because I'm going to use the shade Serendipity by XO Beauty, which is Shan XO's, if you guys watch her on YouTube, Shan XO's brand. And I just like to put a lip liner on here that it's a little bit darker because this shade is super pretty by itself, but it's super pale. It just darkens it just that little bit. And that is the finished look, I think. I really like all these products. I really love the OXX Cosmetics Festival palette. And I think if you're looking for a fun palette that not all the shades are fun, so you can use it like for all different things. Like you could create a neutral eye look with this. You could create a fun eye look with this. And I think that it's very versatile. And I really enjoy it, and I'm glad that I purchased it. It was my first fun palette, and I would just keep purchasing fun palettes from that. It's a nice starting point because there is those safe neutral shades. There's the golds, there's the browns, but there's also those fun shades, and you can create looks like this where it really gets you out of your comfort zone. And I think that that's just like what it is. Like it's beautiful, and I would highly recommend this palette if you are not familiar with colour but you'd like to try and start, and then just start slowly and build yourself up. Maybe add a blue with your brown eye look that you're doing, and then build your way up just like that. You don't need to jump straight into colour by doing, you know, a look like this and going out like that, you know what I mean? You can really start quite small and then build up to something quite big. I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe and like and comment down below anything that you guys would maybe like to see from me, or any suggestions that you have. I'm happy to take them. And I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye!